Archivist, y'all, exclusively interviewing CyHi The Prynce.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
It's an honor, my man.
Honor. Archivist in the building.
Hey, we got the Royal City in here.
Hey.
Archivist royalty
Archivist.
with CyHi The Prynce.
Yes, absolutely.
And who is the man with the paintbrush that you can't touch? That God flow, royalty himself, CyHi The Prynce.
Yes, man. I'm just a young guy from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Also ATL. And for those who not familiar with Georgia, you know, man, I'm just a humble kid from a blue-collar family that, you know, got kicked out of school early and had to figure it out the rest of the way. And, you know, I use my music, you know, to be therapeutic to me, to help me through a lot of things. So, man, that's just a big thing for me. So that's who I am. You know, started doing music around 15, 16 years old. Met a lot of people. Signed to good music, as you know. Kanye West, big shout out to Kanye West. I'm just here to, you know, take over the hip hop one word at a time and one metaphor at a time. So I'm here.
Reed in high school, talent competitions, and plays part of the choir, DeKalb, and Decatur County, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Full-fledged work then.
Oh man, you know, man, that was just something I grew up doing. Just like I was just a leader in everything. I was just involved in everything. You know, I learned enough that, you know, that I need to know, and I'm here today. But yes, all the little league football games, all the track meets, that was me. So CyHi The Prynce, so there we go. Baseball, talent shows, rapping, dancing, singing, whatever I could do to entertain or get my name out there. That was something I did. It did shape me to who I am today, though.
And after 12, what was it like? And who did you listen to growing up back then? For your family, they weren't having hip-hop culture.
You know, rap was just, my mom just thought it was too much for me, especially how I was behaving in school. It was like not a good combination. In my household, you couldn't listen to hip-hop. It was like, I was already bad, so it was just like not a good combination. You know what I mean? Hip-hop and me being bad. So it was like my mom just make me listen to gospel or jazz or, you know, some funk. You know what I mean, some Luther or, you know, some Helen Baylor or just, you know, some different type of music. So, you know, as growing up, I was really diverse before I got to actual hip-hop. Once I heard hip-hop, I was just addicted.
Hoodlum, K-Dub,
Yeah.
Info, and Era did that. Worked for cheap, deep in the South.
Yeah.
Jazzy Faye came through, started the game.
Yeah, man, you know, back then I was in a group called Hoodlum. There was some good guys from my neighborhood. We came up with a group, and we actually did pretty good, man. Noon and Jazzy Faye, that was like, I forget what year it was, but it was Show Enough Records. I was in a group. We were signed to Def Jam. It was pretty dope, too. But, you know, due to, you know, I don't know if you know Shakir. Shakir was a A&R in Def Jam. He had passed away, so our situation kind of got a little sticky within the system. So, you know, we all just went our separate ways. We're still cool, but, you know, now I'm here at CyHi The Prynce, the solo artist.
And then on to Convict and the Def Jam experience. How's it working with the legendary Atlanta's Greg Street?
Yeah, oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, after that, you know, I got with Akon. Akon, his brother, kind of founded me and was like, yo, we like you. So I did a lot of work with them, and then I hooked up with Greg Street. Greg Street is like the angel of my career. He's like the most pivotal person in my career thus far, other than Kanye West. So big shout out to Greg Street. He has the best sneakers in the world.
And then a freshman in 2011 with Double XL magazine, and being heard by Kanye on Yellow Wolf's Wish remix.
Yeah.
Killing it on that Bulletproof. That's how I heard about you. And then off to Hawaii. Pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's all about that good music.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I did a record with Yellow Wolf and this guy named Pill. And, you know, it just started floating around the internet and it somehow got in the hands of Kanye West. And he just endorsed me so heavy. I was just like so shocked. And then after everybody was calling me, all these magazines calling me, you know, a week later I was on the plane. So I was just super excited about that. And, you know, here we are today.
And then Royal Flush and the Ivy League series.
Yeah.
How have these gone for you? And done your last kickback, reaching over 630K in views and 150,000 downloads.
I say I have a serious style, you know, more of a, you know, real honest style. So the Ivy League series was something for me to just relax, kick back, show my fun side, you know, show my funny side, and that's what I did with that. So I like that as well.
And then freestyles with Tony Touch, Funk Flex, On with Sway, DJ K-Slay, co-signed by Rev Run and Sway, one of the sickest in the game, they say, and 2010 BET Good Music Cypher.
Yeah, well, you know, being in the cypher, like freestyle is how I ultimately got my name in Atlanta. I always had a feeling that if I gave somebody my CD, it wouldn't make it in their CD player. I was like, oh, he's gonna sit on it, he's gonna put it inside of the door of the car. So what I would do is I would rap to you to the car and then give you my CD. So I knew once you heard me rap to you in front of you, you was gonna listen to my CD. So that's how I got on, so yeah.
And your best accomplishments, streets to the Ivy League, any street stories for us on the hustle?
Yeah, man, it's just, you know, man, just something I really want to do, man, something I really want to, you know, put out there. Ivy League is something where the Ivy State movement, something where it was like, it started as like my marijuana trade. I was like a real good weed seller growing up, but then it started going to like, you know, looking at how the school of hard knocks was. I thought it was, the school I went to of hard knocks was like the Ivy League of hard knocks, you know what I mean? So that's how I kind of got the two play on words on that, so. Yeah.
And your best accomplishment so far?
Oh, my best accomplishment was, I guess being on the song with Pusha T, Kanye, and Jay-Z. That was like my best accomplishment so far.
And favorite collabs, some of your most known ghostwriting that you've done, and you're not a weekend rapper, you're a special celebration and holiday rapper.
Well, man, you know, I think my favorite feature of all time would probably be me and Yellow Wolf. And, you know, me and Yellow Wolf had a dope one. No, but I like me and Big Sean's Whoop-De-Doo. That was pretty cool. Me and Childish Gambino, Young, Rich, Fine, Famous. That was like my first three. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's what I like the most about all of them. And, you know, mainly on the ghostwriting, a lot of people ask me about it. It's not like really ghostwrite. It's like more so giving an energy to the song or to the session. Like, you know, when you look at those old Whitney Houston records, there was a multitude of people that built those records. It just wasn't one person in the studio like trying to come up with these sounds and lyrics and hooks and feelings and emotions and plots and concepts. So, you know, doing all that, man, I kind of really, you know, just happy to be a part of certain things. So, yeah, definitely.
And whips, jewelry, property, the rewards of the game. Your favorite things, what have you indulged in and purchased?
Well, I'm not really like a big spender, like, so I'm real modest, but, you know, I bought myself a Benz, you know, I have a Rollie, you know, a few jewelry pieces, something like that, but I'm building on top of it. Mostly I like to go to the gun range or go do some archery or go play some basketball, simple things. Like, I want to go camping this year, so simple things like that is what intrigues me. So.
And then you were in Dubai? How was that?
Yeah, oh yeah, Dubai and Qatar. That was a great experience, man, just to be able to see other parts of the world and how other people like react and, you know, live their lives and understand how blessed you are to live where you are at sometimes as well. So that's a big thing.
And then taking part in the Yeezus project, what was the most difficult? Because we got 100 bottles, Mandela, Napoleon, and February 29th with John Connor.
Yeah, oh man, John Connor's my guy. February 29th, he's on the freshman cover too. You know, we linked up through my manager, Mike Brinkley, and man, he was just a cool guy. I loved his style. Zip K, he was another guy from Atlanta that's super dope, super dope. And a lot of songs that was on the Black History Project were produced by a guy, Tech Beats. He's a very dope producer. Plus M16, you know, Sekou, and my guy Jeff. So, you know, we just came together as a team and kind of figured out where we wanted to go with the music, and we put it there, and it turned out beautiful.
And taking part in the Yeezus project.
Oh, Yeezus was like the best learning experience I ever had. Before Yeezus, I would get a lot of people who send me beats, and the ones I would like, I just rap on them. But what I learned from Yeezus was how to make the beat I want to rap on. Like, no one had to send it to me. I could, like, you know, explain to somebody, hey, I want these strings, these drums, these sounds, this kick. And once I learned how to do that, I feel like I can make any record that I wanted, how I wanted to feel, you know what I mean? So that was the biggest thing I learned from Yeezus.
And Black History Project, done by your nephew, over 500Ks in views, 150K in downloads. Speak on this masterpiece.
Oh man, you know, you know, the Black History Project was something where I just wanted to kind of give people different ways of looking at me. Like, I have so many concepts, so many characters. My music is like, I can make it suspenseful, I can make it happy, I can make it drama oriented, I can add some storytelling. So I just, with this one, I wanted to kind of embody those characters that I was speaking on, those people, and kind of say, like, what would they sound like if they could rap? Like, what would Mandela sound like as a rapper, or Huey? So that's what I really wanted to do, is just really bring those, you know, those concepts out.
And next up, Cruel Winter. What else can we expect from CyHi The Prynce?
Oh man, I hope they do the Cruel Winter album. It's actually done, or like 80% done. We gotta just finish it up, you know, polish it off. But you know, it's something real big that we've been working on. Hopefully the label get it together. But me, I'm working on my album right now, just starting on getting my production together, getting my concepts, where I want to do it at, and artists I want to work with, what producers. So it's just me just really brainstorming on it now, but we're in the process of doing the album now. So.
And the best tour and largest crowd you've ever rocked?
Best tour and largest crowd I ever rocked. Well, the largest crowd I ever rocked was South by Southwest with Kanye West. I think that was the biggest one. Best tour was probably when me and Big Sean went on tour. We did a run that was pretty fun. It taught me a lot about music that I didn't know. Because being from Atlanta, it's a little different. It's more of a party scene, but I'm more of a like lyricist, MC. So to be able to travel around in like Vancouver and people respect lyricism is a big thing for me. So I really appreciated that.
How many people would you say?
It might have been, that time might have been what, 10,000, what, 5 to 10,000 in that South by Southwest? Yeah, about 10,000, you know, almost 15. It was just like, I couldn't even count. It was just so many people. So. And
your best hip hop memory that you've been part of or contributed to?
My best hip hop memory. I brought Kanye out at Fool's Gold with A-Track. You know, a lot of people didn't know. It was like my first show ever in New York. Well, my second one. I did the show, and then when I brought Kanye out, they went crazy. So I felt like to have enough power to do that, that was a big deal. So, yeah.
And you got anything to say to our amazing interview?
Oh man, I just want to appreciate everybody that's tuning in, that just, you know, follow CyHi. I really appreciate all the love, all the blessings. You know, go download everything CyHi The Prynce. You know, if you want to reach me, it's on Instagram, it's CyHi The Prynce. Twitter is CyHi The Prynce. Facebook, CyHi The Prynce. Everything CyHi The Prynce. You can send a pigeon, fax me, text me, everything.
And you got anything to say to Canada?
Oh, Canada, man, y'all have the most beautiful women. I apologize. But you guys have the most beautiful women in the world. Shout out to Drake, shout out to Bieber, all the, you know, the ambassadors of Canada, and Cardell Fisher. That was my guy growing up too. So I appreciate everything that Canada has to offer. Absolutely.
And you got any shouts?
Shout out to, man, just good music. Shout out to Vancouver, Calgary, Montreal, Toronto, Quebec. Like, all you guys, man, you guys are great fans, man. We appreciate to have you guys a part of hip hop as well. Appreciate it. Well, Mike Brinkley, I want to give a big shout out to Mike Brinkley, OP, Kurt, man, the Sound Club, man, you know, Archivist. I appreciate y'all for having me out here in Canada, man. It's a big deal, man. Thank you a lot, man. And thanks for buying the shirt.
All day.
Super dope.
Gotta support. Ivy all day.
Ivy,
That's how we
hey.
do it. And shouts to OP, Curtis, and Fortune Sound Club. And this is the Archivist, and
Okay.
you already know the name.